It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Vida Blue gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope. Oh, that's out.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard hit towards center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
In now, Rod Carew. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
The next twin up, Harmon Killebrew. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Carew leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. In there, 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Walter Johnson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, Jason Giambi in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. All even now, 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder still ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run dinger for Jason Giambi. First home run of the campaign for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. This is line to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Matt Chapman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Striding into the box, Mitch Garver. Here it comes on 1-1.
That's a ball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Miguel Sano. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Minnesota. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here now the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Austin Allen. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Torrey Hunter. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the concrete staircases, and gone. So it's a solo home run for Torrey Hunter. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box, Max Kepler. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing, and he pops him up. Chapman has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Digging in now, Rod Carew reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon has got it, and the side is retired. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Twins 1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And Hunter won't get there. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
A man at second with 1 down, and standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Ricky Henderson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's the cleanup hitter. Harmon Killebrew comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
In now, Miguel Sano. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Three and 2 now. Eddie Rosario would be next. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins have taken the lead. It's now 3-2. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Twins 3 and the A's 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Again, a 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Chris Davis is on deck. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in now, Austin Allen. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. Still a 3-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Torrey Hunter. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff. To the plate now, Max Kepler.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Misses, ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Down go the Twins in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Striding in once again, Tony Kemp 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And the count will be full. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The batter, number 10, Marcus.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Jason Giambi. Hit hard on the ground to second. Carew is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They're down 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Rod Carew. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Simeon is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Line down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead. Into the box, Mitch Garver. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Miguel Sano would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Yusmeiro Petit is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 36, Yusmeiro.
Miguel Sano will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. Ready for another chance? Ricky Henderson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Matt Olson. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Chris Davis would be next. Count still full, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. To short. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 5. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him, and I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Torrey Hunter will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fouled away. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Tyler Duffy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Duffy.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Allen 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Minnesota leads this one 4-2. Joaquin Soria is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Joaquin Soria.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Rod Carew. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He was a ground out victim last time up. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Nelson Cruz will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hard hit ball to short. And that's the second out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Minnesota as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Now to the plate, Jason Giambi. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A high fastball is in there.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Fouled off. And another foul ball.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down by a count of 4-2. Standing in, Miguel Sano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Ready with the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Allen has it, and he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired. 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. To the plate now, Torrey Hunter. Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count, here it comes. Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
J.B. Wendelken takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Into the box now, Rod Carew on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 5-2 Minnesota. Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Rogers has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now, in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And he lays off there, ball 4, so back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High chopper to third. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
The right fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final today. The Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Walter Johnson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Taylor Rogers earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on just 2 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.